Okay, part 2 of the bat build. We are a bit further along now than we were before. We've got some tools. We've done our research around that, so we know what tools we need. In the last video, you saw us go out and get some tools, but we've had a bit of a development since then as well, haven't we?
Yeah, our friend Pete has kindly supplied us with a few more tools that we need along this process.
So there's some of the tools that we were missing, like a draw knife, spoke shave, just some real key bat making tools. We were looking to maybe kind of lean on the sander a little bit too much, so now we've got a more sort of proper setup in terms of tools, so it should make our lives a little bit easier, shouldn't it? So we've got tools, we've sharpened them as well. He helped us sharpen it as well, which was really good of him. So now we've got some razor sharp tools ready to attack a piece of wood. However, we need to know what we're doing, don't we?
Yeah.
So what have we done in the meantime?
So we've been watching a fantail cricket video where he takes a bat from a clef, literally just the handle's not even attached to it, so it's just a plank of wood, and he makes it into a bat. We've been watching that a lot, and we've broken that video down, and we've sort of ascertained all these steps we need to go through to make this bat. So first of all, we need to shape the profile of this bat, because obviously it's just a plank at the moment. So we need to shape that. Then also we need to round the toe, because again that's just a flat line, so that's not useful for anyone. Then we actually need to centralise the middle, because if you look, the middle should be in line with roughly the edge of the splice here, but it's not. It goes really out to the left. So we need to centralise that more, so the middle's actually in the middle. Then we need to just finish off the face, because it's not smooth, there's a couple of imperfections on it, so we just need to finish that off. Then the handle, again, shoulders, just need to finish that, make sure that's all done. And then the painstaking process of applying, isn't it like 2 meters of string onto the handle?
I'm not sure, it's a lot of, I think it's way more than 2 meters.
But yeah, we've got a string all up here and down here as well once the shoulders have gone.
So, not much then, like we said before.
Yeah, it's not a long process.
So, but we're in a good place, we've got the kit we need, we've got an idea of what we're doing, we've got a plan to work to. So the next thing we need to do is determine, well, what design we want to go for, but also where we're going to work this.
Yeah, so I think we are sort of coming to the decision we're going to do it in our garage. Obviously, we've mentioned in previous videos we don't have anything to work on, but we've recently come to have this workbench from my great granddad, who sadly passed not that long ago. So we're going to be using that, and yeah, we need to clean the garage as well, because it's not in a state.
It's not in a bat making state.
It's not in a bat making state. It's not quite the bat cave yet.
No, it's not a bat cave yet. It's more a bat mess. So we need to go and get that sorted, get ourselves set up, and then the next stage is confirming the design we want to take. And we've got something pretty special with that, I think. You'll see later on. Right, so this is the garage. We're going to have our work cut out for here, aren't we? We've got
A lot of stuff. Oh god.
Taking up quite a lot of space. So
Didn't know we had half of this stuff, to be fair.
we need to tidy this up. So let's see what we can do.
Garage done, nice and clean. Clutches all gone. Pretty good job. Pretty happy with that. Lovely workspace now.
So got room to work. On to the next step. Right, garage sorted. Tools ready. Now we just need to work on a design of a bat we want to make.
Yeah, so as mentioned earlier, we've got a little something special for this bat. So over here, so we've got a signed Josh Butler bat. I think probably from around about 2019 World Cup. One of his made especially for him.
It's from the 2019 World Cup. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's all blue. So our plan is, because you can see very full profile, it's a very thick bat. We're going to use this. If it's good enough for him, it's probably good enough for us. So we're going to use that. We're going to draw around that to use as the profile, same middle, thickness, all of that for our bat. But also, obviously, part of the bat, it's got to fit through the bat gauge. And as you can probably see here with Joss Butler's bat, in the middle, it very just goes through. So that means it's pretty much as thick as you can get it. So we want to have that as well. We want to have that as much thickness as we can. But also, because of how thick and how thin these two are, we don't really have a lot to work on in the middle with the clef. So we're going to have to get very, very, precise around the middle, because there's not a lot to work with there.
So what else are we looking for? I think we're looking for, we want a middle, don't we? We don't
Camp it on the front foot.
We don't want a low middle. So we want a middle. We also want a bat to be around about 2.9 really?
2.8, 2.9.
Yeah, between 2.8, 2.9. Ideally we want to have a good pickup, but we appreciate this is our first ever bat, so we're by no means expert at this, so we'll get what we're given when it comes to the end of it, I guess. But that's our aspiration, isn't it? So
yeah.
So we want a 2.8, 2.9 bat. We need to shape it, get it in a good position, and then see how we go. Once we've gone through the steps that we listed earlier, there's a few of us we need to polish it as well, but we haven't yet got anything to do that with, so that'll probably be quite a manual task. We've got some linseed oil, haven't we? So
got to treat it, scuff it, sticker it.
So we've got scuff it, sticker it. We're gonna name it as well, actually, aren't we? So that's one thing we said we'll do. So we'll pop on our Instagram story. We'll put a link in the description below for our Instagram page. We'll be running a question. Just what should we name it? It'll give you guys a chance to suggest any names.
We've got a couple. We've
got a couple of ideas as well. And then we'll do a poll, and then obviously see what comes out as favourite. So that's all to come as well. So if you check our Instagram story, you'll be able to see the option to suggest a name for the bat, and we look forward to seeing what people think. So now on to the build.
Right, bat's all marked up. We know what we're going to do. Got our profile, done all the measurements. Moment of truth, I suppose.
Yeah, this is it. This is the do. So, now we've just got to answer that question.
Yeah. Can we make a cricket bat?
Let's find out.
Well, we've done a bit. Someone's knackered here. Going at this bat hard, man. Anyway, so we've done this much. We've got some shaping all down here. It's not as thick anymore. We've just got to now finish off these bits here. Let's get this down, and then obviously just, you know, do the final sanding, planing it, make sure it's all nice and smooth, because there's loads of like fluffy bits all over it. And then obviously we've got to attack the handle at some point. So all of that left to come.
Yeah, it was not without its challenges. I mean, everywhere you look when they talk about making a bat, you need a fixed workbench, and we just haven't got that. And you know, it was very difficult. The workbench was moving all around the garage as I was trying to draw knife it and plane it. So that was a challenge in itself. So pretty pleased with the progress we've made. We're gonna roll this one over into the next part as well. So if you want to see if we can make a cricket bat, what do we need to do?
Subscribe to find out.
And like the video as well, please, that'd be good. Right, see you in the next one then.